Welcome back to another episode of Unleashed Alchemy. And so today's episode, we are going to be talking about how we can inadvertently take on someone else's energy and what that looks like. All right, before we break that down though, I want to remind you of my new course. It's called How to Stand Firm in Your I Am Power while you are standing in the 3D. All right, the whole purpose of that course is to remind us that one of our many purposes is to merge the spiritual with the natural. The two go together. All right. Also, I want to remind you that I do take one-on-one appointments to have one-on-one. These are transformational sessions where by the end of the session, you are going to be so confident in your power and in your magic that you are going to experience an internal elevation and a shift that you have never felt before. Okay, that's how confident I am in these one-on-one sessions. So for the one-on-one sessions, and for the course, the links for those will be in the description box. All right, so let's get in today's episode. So first, let me ask you a question. So have you ever talked to someone, all right, and after the conversation, for some reason, you felt drained, perhaps you felt sad, perhaps you felt disempowered? Think about that. I'm guessing that the answer is probably yes, all right, if you're still watching. And so the reason this can happen is because you have taken on energy that is not yours, okay? You've taken on energy that does not belong to you. That's nothing to be nervous about. It's nothing to be afraid of. So here's what can happen. Let's say, and this particularly can show up when you are personally facing a challenging situation. And before the conversation or before you talk to that person, you had already decided that that challenge has already been resolved. You have already decided or had already decided that were going to approach or are going to approach the challenge with peace and ease so that the guidance can flow through you. You also have decided in this challenge that you're going to remain in receiving and allowing mode. You have also decided that during this challenge that you are taking inspired action, all right? Not frantic or desperate action to attempt to fix something, all right? You have, in this challenge, you have decided that peace is the focus, and you have already experienced a level of surety in who you are. You've already experienced a level of surety in your actions because they are inspired, because you're calm enough to receive guidance. Yet after you talk to someone whomever this person is, most of the time it's going to be someone closest to you, you notice that peace is somehow disrupted. You may have noticed that your surety, where you were sure, now all of a sudden, that confident action, now you're questioning, well, did I make the right choice? Am I on the right path? Now, where there was peace and confidence in your action, now you find yourself over-analyzing. And it's because all of that energy you have adopted from someone else. It is not yours. So you've taken on energy that does not belong to you. So first, let's back up. The reason why you felt all this surety even before going into the conversation. The reason why you felt this peace and calm in your challenging situation before having the conversation is because you understand that this challenge is not designed to send you into a frantic spiral. It's not designed to send you into a worried spiral. It was actually designed for you to uncover your magic and to use it so that the external conforms to what you say. So that where there is some type of conflict or what looks like conflict, you are the one to bring the resolve. You hold the resolve power within. You've already made that decision. So all of this over-analyzing, all of this, oh my God, I'm not sure anymore, that energy is not yours. All right, so here's what can happen. And particularly, again, with the people closest to us, regardless of, how, I don't even want to put a label or judge how big or small the challenge is, but it could be something that to your ego, to what you're used to old programming, it can feel like an impossible feat, but it is not. However, from the outside, if you have people that are still operating from an archaic programming or archaic vision is what we'll say, people are worried and they may be looking at you as if, why is this person so calm in this situation? Perhaps maybe this person is not doing enough. This person doesn't seem to be concerned with their situation. And that can actually rattle people even more because you are not taking on their same level of worry. All right? So people are worried. They are frantic for you. They're spiraling in worry. They are in tense mode, trying to figure things out for you. And I'm speaking from experience here. So that's why I'm doing this episode. All right? You cannot allow another person's spiral to become your spiral. You cannot allow it. So, which is why I created the course, How to Stand Firm in Your I Am Power on the 3D. You cannot allow other people's spiral to become yours. All right? So, when you have found after a conversation that you're feeling this uneasiness that wasn't there before, what do? Well, you recalibrate. That's it. Well, how do you recalibrate? How do you get to or remain in your elevated state? Well, very simple. You open your mouth, you use the magic of your words to remind yourself of the peace, stillness, and confidence that is true for you. Being frantic, going into a spiral of worry is not your identity. You are peace. You are calm. You are confident in guidance. I don't care if you have to look in the mirror and tell yourself that. Okay? You may not even necessarily feel that, but your words trump everything. All right? Open up your mouth and remind yourself of the confidence that you have in yourself. Self with all caps, SELF, all caps, higher self, God, your elevated ancestors, your elevated guides, your whole spirit team, all right, is a part of you. You are a part of them, all right, so that you can remain elevated and so that you can continue to watch your soul-aligned life unfold for you, all right? So I know this, I kept this brief on purpose, this video very short on purpose. So let me know your takeaways in the comments. All right, don't forget to check out my course, link in the description. Don't forget to check out the details of signing up to work with me one-on-one. That is also the link is also in the description box. So thank you for tuning in once again. All right, and cheers until next time.